So it seems like you guys like my other content over my gaming content. Freaks, heathens. Anyway, so here's a story time, I guess, of the time that I thought the US government was going to bomb my house. So there are two players in this game. There's Lebanon, Missouri, and then Lebanon in the Middle East. Where is that actually? Yeah, it's an entire country in the Middle East. Okay, I was thinking it was like something else. Anyway, it's an entire country in the Middle East, okay? But I lived in Lebanon, Missouri, which is a small town in the USA, okay? But do you think little me knew the difference? No, I did not. I didn't even know the difference between my left and my right at that time. And this was back in 2005, when I was barely a bundle of cosmic energy with just barely sprouting my first handful of tentacles. I was small and I was stupid. So as we're driving down to, I think it was a class thing, I don't remember. I hear on the radio these reports of bombs falling on Lebanon, and that's where we're going. So it's me and my sister and my parents are in the car. And I didn't say anything at first. I was freaked out. I was gripping my high chair arms. I was just like, we're gonna get bombed. Should we be evacuating? Now my sister, who is the more outspoken of us at the time, she's like, why are we going to town? They're bombing. We should be evacuating. And my parents, they assured us, no, that's not happening. The US government is not bombing our small town in Missouri. But I didn't actually believe them. I was that kid that was too stubborn on stupid things. I would believe certain things, but wouldn't believe other things, like the very logical argument on why they were not going to bomb our house. So we get home, okay? And I start gathering supplies. Now, of course, these supplies aren't anything that would actually be considered supplies. They're like the supplies you get when you're a child and you're trying to run away from home. So like a handful of graham crackers, my favorite blanket, couple stuffed animals, that whole thing. And I'm storing it all in this, like, we had this storm shelter. This was a 100-year-old house. So it's a really old storm/rain shelter. And I had gathered all of my things and I had started transporting it in there. So as I'm getting all of this stuff put together, as I'm just getting my stuff into the shelter, my parents catch me, right? And they're like, Rebecca, what are you doing? And I was like, we didn't evacuate. They're gonna bomb us. We're gonna die. And they go, no, we're not. Get your shit out of the storm shelter. Stop fucking around. There are spiders down there. I was like, why am I afraid of spiders? I'm more afraid of bombs than I am of spiders. What is wrong with you? They're like, they're gonna bomb us. They're coming to bomb us. They're gonna bomb Lebanon. They're gonna bomb us. And they explained to me, that Lebanon is a country and in the Middle East, and that our home is not in the Middle East. And actually from then, I started calling Lebanon, like the rest of the population, just because then we all knew what we were talking about. We're not talking about this country in the Middle East. We are talking about this small rural town in rural Missouri. So yeah, that's the story of the time that I thought the government was going to bomb my house. The end.